Have you ever wondered how the creator of a weapon of mass destruction might feel about his creation? This question is not merely rhetoric, but a stark reality for one man, Robert Oppenheimer. You see, Oppenheimer was a paradox, a man of profound complexities whose life was shaped by power and destruction. Born in April of 1904, Oppenheimer was cradled in a world far removed from the shadow of nuclear warfare. His upbringing was one of privilege, in the affluent neighborhood of Manhattan's Upper West Side. His father, a successful textile importer, and his mother, an artist, fostered an environment ripe for intellectual curiosity. As a child, Oppenheimer was a prodigy, his mind a sponge for knowledge. His fascination with minerals at a tender age of 10 was an early indicator of his future path. This curiosity, this desire to understand the world's workings, would later lead him to the study of physics. Choosing to walk the path of scientific inquiry, Oppenheimer enrolled at Harvard University at the age of 18. A stellar student, he completed his degree in just 3 years, graduating summa cum laude. But the thirst for knowledge was far from quenched. He set sail for England, enrolling at the University of Cambridge to further his studies. At Cambridge, under the guidance of renowned physicist J.J. Thomson, Oppenheimer delved into the world of quantum mechanics. It was a time of discovery, of unearthing the mysteries of the universe. Yet, it was also a time of personal growth, as he grappled with the challenges of his chosen field. Thus, the stage was set for Oppenheimer, the physicist. His life was a testament to the power of knowledge and the pursuit of truth. But with great power comes great responsibility. A lesson Oppenheimer would learn all too well. Little did young Oppenheimer know his love for physics would one day change the world forever. As World War II raged, Oppenheimer found himself at the helm of a project that would change the course of history. In the early 40s, the United States government initiated a secret mission, which we now know as the Manhattan Project. Its goal? The creation of the world's first atomic bomb. A daunting task indeed, but one man, J. Robert Oppenheimer, was chosen to lead this monumental endeavor. Oppenheimer, a brilliant physicist, found himself in the unlikely role of a director, coordinating the efforts of some of the greatest minds of the time. He was more than just a scientist, he was a catalyst, bringing together diverse talents, ideas and resources, and focusing them on a single, world-altering goal. But the road to the atomic bomb was far from smooth. The Manhattan Project was fraught with scientific challenges that seemed insurmountable. How to harness the destructive power of atomic energy? How to initiate a chain reaction that would result in a controlled explosion? These were questions that had never before been answered. Oppenheimer and his team of scientists and engineers grappled with these problems in their secluded laboratory in Los Alamos, New Mexico. Through countless hours of experimentation, they gradually began to unlock the secrets of the atom. Their tireless efforts eventually culminated in a successful test at the Trinity site on July 16, 1945. The test was a chilling spectacle. A mushroom cloud rose into the sky, a testament to the terrifying power they had unleashed. Oppenheimer, watching from a safe distance, was said to have quoted from the Bhagavad Gita, a Hindu scripture, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds." With the successful test of Little Boy and Fat Man, the two atomic bombs that would be dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, Oppenheimer had etched his name in the annals of history. But this was just the beginning. The story of Oppenheimer, the atomic bomb, and the paradox of power was far from over. The destruction of Hiroshima and Nagasaki was a testament to the power of the atomic bomb, but it also marked the beginning of Oppenheimer's downfall. The aftermath of the atomic bombings was a world forever changed, a landscape reshaped by man's own hand. The images of devastation and the rising death toll were a harsh reality of the force unleashed by the atomic bomb, a creation that Oppenheimer himself had fathered. As news of the bombings reached Oppenheimer, he was reportedly overcome with a sense of dread and remorse. The scientist who had once been so consumed by the pursuit of knowledge and power was now faced with the stark reality of his creation's destructive potential. His dreams of harnessing the atom's energy for the betterment of mankind were shattered, replaced by the haunting images of cities turned to rubble and lives lost in an instant. The international response to the bombings was a mixture of awe, fear, and condemnation. Nations around the world recoiled at the scale of destruction, and the balance of power shifted. The atomic bomb had effectively redrawn the world's geopolitical map, and Oppenheimer found himself at the center of a world he no longer recognized. In the years following the bombings, Oppenheimer's disillusionment grew. He began to question the morality of his actions and the ethical implications of atomic warfare. The man once hailed as the father of the atomic bomb now found himself advocating for nuclear disarmament. His transformation was profound, from a physicist driven by scientific curiosity to a vocal critic of nuclear proliferation. This change of heart was not without its consequences. Oppenheimer's advocacy for disarmament made him a target of suspicion during the height of the Cold War. His security clearance was revoked, effectively ending his career in government service. Oppenheimer once said, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds." This statement reflected his deep regret and the burden he carried. His life had been irrevocably altered by his own creation, a testament to the paradox of power and the devastating consequences of its misuse. Oppenheimer's later years were marked by controversy and struggle. After the detonation of the bomb, Oppenheimer's life took a dramatic turn. He fell from his pedestal of scientific prominence, becoming a figure shrouded in controversy and suspicion. His security clearance, once unchallenged, was revoked in 1954 due to alleged associations with communism. This was a crushing blow for Oppenheimer, a man who had dedicated his life to science and the security of his nation. As accusations of disloyalty swirled, Oppenheimer fought to clear his name. He insisted on his innocence, claiming his only allegiance was to the pursuit of knowledge. Yet the specter of the atomic bomb loomed large, casting a long and inescapable shadow over his reputation. In his final years, Oppenheimer continued to contribute to the world of science, even from his position of diminished influence. He dedicated himself to the study of cosmic rays and quantum theory, making significant strides in both fields. Despite the turmoil that marred his later life, Oppenheimer remained committed to his craft, demonstrating a resilience and passion that was nothing short of extraordinary. However, his health began to decline. He was diagnosed with throat cancer in the late 60s, a condition attributed to his lifelong habit of heavy smoking. His fight against the disease was as relentless as his pursuit of scientific knowledge, but it was a battle he could not win. Oppenheimer passed away in February of 1967, leaving behind a legacy as complex and multifaceted as the man himself. His name, forever etched in history, continues to evoke a multitude of emotions. For some, he is a hero, a brilliant mind who advanced the frontiers of science. For others, he is a symbol of destruction, the architect of a weapon that redefined warfare and humanity's capacity for annihilation. Despite his many contributions to science, Oppenheimer's name remains synonymous with the atomic bomb. His story serves as a stark reminder of the paradox of power, and the devastating consequences when it falls into the wrong hands. Oppenheimer's life was a paradox of power and regret, of scientific achievement and moral dilemma. This man, who was instrumental in the development of the most destructive weapon the world has ever seen, was also a deeply reflective and philosophical individual. He was a man of contrasts, a puzzle that continues to intrigue us today. Robert Oppenheimer's scientific achievements are undeniable. He was a brilliant physicist, a pioneer in his field, and his contributions to the Manhattan Project were crucial. His work led to the creation of the atomic bomb, a feat of scientific and engineering prowess that forever changed the course of history. However, with this achievement came a heavy burden of responsibility. Oppenheimer was acutely aware of the ethical and moral implications of his creation. He once famously quoted from the Bhagavad Gita, saying, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds," a haunting reflection of his inner turmoil. He lived the remainder of his life grappling with the consequences of his work both personally and professionally. Yet, it is this very struggle that forms a significant part of Oppenheimer's legacy. He serves as a reminder of the profound impact that science can have on society and the ethical considerations that must accompany scientific progress. His story is a stark illustration of the potential for both creation and destruction inherent in human endeavor. In the scientific community, Oppenheimer's legacy continues to inspire and provoke thought. His contributions to atomic physics and quantum mechanics are still widely studied, and his philosophical views on science and morality continue to stimulate debate. In the larger context of world history, Oppenheimer's legacy is a testament to the transformative power of science. His life story, marked by brilliance, ambition, and deep introspection, is a reminder of the potential and the peril of scientific advancement. Oppenheimer's life serves as a reminder of the power of science and the responsibility that comes with it. His story is a testament to the human capacity for creation and destruction.
Subscribe for more videos like this. Turn on notification and leave a like to help the channel out. Thank you for watching.